What's going on, everyone? Podcast 148. Hope everyone's having a good morning so far. Sorry, I'm trying to get adjusted still. Just left the gym. You see I'm all sweaty. Had to get it in. Hit the sauna. New album out this Friday. Back from my bro. Me and Young Kai. And yeah, man, we're just out here doing the damn thing. Excited to drop another project. This one was definitely fun. Me and Kai always have a good time anytime we record. Yeah, man. I did kind of have a theme today. And, sorry I'm a little slow so far starting out, but my theme today is how do I keep going when I'm tired? How do I keep going when I'm so tired? It's, obviously it's early in the morning, and I don't necessarily mean tired from not getting enough sleep. I just feel like I'm mentally drained. For whatever reason. I'm just tired. And, I try to do things that I know are going to keep me young, keep me healthy, and keep me going overall. But I will say, it does get tough. Maybe I'm tired from my routine. Maybe I'm tired from just life in general. The constant grind of things. Maybe I'm burnt out. But how do I keep going? Even though I know, I am tired and I'm dealing with that. How do I keep going? I think the one thing for me recently has just been, just putting my head in the Word, putting my head in things that are going to help me move forward. Whether that's like success, podcasts, success, books, just reading the Bible overall. Whatever it is, I feel like I'm trying to stay healthy. Just keep a healthy thought process and mental attitude. But I will say, I feel like that it's almost like leading me to more exhaustion. This feeling of like I gotta keep grinding, keep pounding the hammer, and just keep going. It feels like I just never get like the break of peace. Like I get time off and I get time to relax, but it's like I just don't have, like, the peace is never there. There's always like some sort of like guilt that's associated with my relaxation. So how do I keep going when I'm so tired? And I don't mean to sound like a Debbie Downer or anything like that, and I know the last few episodes have been that way. And I'm really just trying to capture these thoughts and really just talk through them more or less. I don't mean to complain. I don't mean to be, Mr. Sad Boy or anything like that. But, yeah, I feel like I work very hard. I do things that I feel like are going to move my family forward. But sometimes I just don't see the result. Sometimes it just feels like I'm doing it for nothing. Like, what's the overall point of all this? And I'm not saying that that's a good way of thinking either, you know? I'm just saying that feels like the truth sometimes. And I hope to get through this, you know? Like I said, I'm praying, I'm talking to God, I'm doing what I can to do what I can. And, you know, I hope that it's enough to get me to where I want to be. You know, I'm just putting my faith in God, putting my trust in God, knowing that something good is on the way. I'm hopeful. So, I guess that's kind of what keeps me going. I think also taking my eyes off myself and putting it on my family. You know, putting it on the people that I love the most. I think that keeps me going. I think that, obviously, I think that creating keeps me going as well. So doing these podcasts, doing music, doing whatever it is that I am creating, that keeps me going. I think doing things that are getting me out of my realm of comfort. Like this morning, you know, I got up, hit the gym, and I gave myself enough time to I literally just pulled in this parking lot, and this is where I'm at right now. And I'm just allowing myself the time to talk through these feelings instead of going home and just immediately trying to start my day and still harboring these feelings inside. You know, I felt like I needed to get this stuff out. I think keeping a positive attitude, even though life on the outside appears to be negative, it's just keeping a positive attitude along the way keeps me going. And like I said before, you know, this isn't tired exhaustion from not getting enough sleep. It's not that way at all. It's, you know, I feel like I just have been going and grinding and exerting myself to no avail, to no there hasn't been much result. That's what I feel like. And like I said, it's not a good feeling, but it is how I'm feeling. It is an overall feeling that, you know, I'm trying to get through, and I will get through. It's just going to take some time. It's going to take some effort, and it's going to take a lot of prayer and positivity. You know, we'll get through it. It might take us a little bit, but we will overall get through it. Because we have to, man. We have to. We have to have hope that there's more in this life than what we see right now, you know? As long as we're alive and living and God keeps waking us up every day, we have to see that there's something to look forward to. You know? I guess you don't have to. I want to for me and my family, but so yeah, man, we'll get through it. I think I always say that, you know, we'll get through it. We'll get through it. We'll get through it. I think that also keeps me going, because it does. Even though it's just a few words that I just say, it seems like almost every day. But I think in the back of my mind, I'm starting to believe it. Yeah, we will get through it. We will get through this season. You know, it's not going to last forever. It's just a season, and we will get through it. I appreciate anybody who watches my videos. I know I say that all the time. I'm thankful that people spend their time with me. I will say, if you watch my videos and you post some dumbass comments that relate nothing to, literally you're just getting on my comments just to talk shit, like, honestly, like, I'd rather you not even click on my shit. Some dude on the last, I had to delete his comment. I'm like, he just found one bit of something in my last video and just decided to be a dick about it. It's just funny, man. How do people, that's one thing. It's like, how do people like give way to their to that kind of negativity, to just post on some random dude's video and just be an ass, like, for no reason. So yeah, man, if you watch my video and you don't like it, just keep scrolling. Like, this ain't meant for you anyway. It's meant for me and my family and the people that I love. This ain't meant for you. So keep going, bud. Like, we don't need you around here spreading your toxic bullshit. And I knew it wasn't a bot because of the way that they were typing and just the way that they were elaborating. Typically you could tell a bot just by how they type. And maybe he was a bot, I don't know, but still, just keep going, man. I don't got time for that. So just wanted to address that real quick. If you're watching this video, you know who the hell you are. Yeah, man. Yeah, I just I think I'm gonna leave it there. Like I said, I'm not trying to be Mr. Sad Boy and get on here and complain and be all, whiny about my situation. Because I know that everybody's situation is different. And my situation may look like streets of gold to somebody else out there. And, this isn't me trying to compare and say, hey, look at how shitty my life is compared to yours or anything like that. I hope I'm not coming across that way, because that's not the way that I'm meaning to come across. I'm genuinely just trying to talk through my feelings with hopes that, maybe God will answer them. Maybe, maybe somebody nice will get on here and comment some nice positive thoughts. So we'll see. We'll see. And like I said, I do appreciate anybody that takes time to watch my stuff. I mainly make these videos for my daughter to look back on as she gets older, to kind of see where her dad was at mentally and emotionally and physically and all this stuff. I want her to have a way to look back on me without just trying to remember, as she gets older. It's funny because I remember my dad at my age, when I was real young. And that's kind of all that I really have. I mean, I have pictures and, a few VHS videos that they recorded. But, that's kind of all that I have of my childhood. And it's cool now that these kids, we get to have like just such easy access to be able to record at any time. And I feel like these kids nowadays will be able to really kind of see who their parents were in the younger versions of themselves. So, I don't know. Just think that's kind of interesting. Yeah, man. I hope everyone has a good rest of your week. It's Wednesday. And, yeah, man. Go check out the new album coming out on Friday. Yeah. Don't take it too serious though, please. we just have fun, you know. I got serious projects. I got projects that have taken me a long time. I've got projects that took me, a few months. This was one that we just had fun on, and we didn't really care. It wasn't like we were searching for an outcome. Like, we just were having fun during the process. And I hope you could capture that energy. I hope you could see that we were just having fun, and not taking life so serious. So that was our goal. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. So hope you guys have a good week. We'll talk soon. Much love. Peace.